do another one real quickly before we run out of time this morning. The undeceivable embrace the sowing and reaping principle. Now watch this in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. What are those first four words? Say it again. Do not be deceived. And what flows out of that is one of the keys to not being deceived. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. In other words, God is never wrong. A man reaps what he sows. A woman reaps what she sows. You see, we keep doing what we've always been doing and expecting to get a different result. We don't understand the law or the rule, the principle of sowing and reaping. When you keep sowing, you keep getting what you've always gotten, you got to quit doing what you've always done. That was a tongue teaser there. The sowing and reaping principle is that, I believe, a principle. It's not a law. I have never sown weeds in my yard in my life, and yet I have weeds in my yard. So I didn't sow them, but my neighbor has got weeds that blow over, so let's blame him. It's a principle. Sometimes we reap what we didn't sow. Sometimes people do things to you that you didn't deserve. We get that, don't we? Not everything that happens is a result of sowing and reaping. It's a principle, not a law. Sometimes weeds grow where grain was planted. Sometimes good things happen to bad people, and sometimes bad things happen to good people. Those are exceptions. They're just part of life. But overall, the quality of your life is going to be the reaping of the quality of what you've sown. That's what it says. Overall, my life is going to be the byproduct of what I have sown into it. Undeceivable people understand this. They know there may be some tares in my field, but the wheat's going to come up too because I've been sowing wheat and pulling tares. I want to tell you something. To me, this is deep. This is stuff to really think deeply and prayerfully about. And I need you to open your heart and mind and hear this, because to my opinion, this is something that is so problematic in the body of Christ today. People are living in what I call the I hope so mode. Instead of buying into the sowing and reaping principle, they're into the I hope so mode. You've been hoping things will change for a long time, but you haven't sown into that change. And you're hoping, and see, hope is not a strategy. Hope is just a fanciful wish. It's not going to change you. It's when you start sowing into your life the things that you want to reap, and you get out of the I hope this happens. You can hope good things happen. You can hope you earn a better living in your job. You can hope that you're healthier in the future. You can hope that your marriage survives. You can hope that you've got good friendship, but none of that's going to create anything. You see, friends, if you're not going to be deceived, you've got to start thinking like this. I will create my life by what I sow into my life.